morning everyone, welcome back to a new video. If you're new here, my name is Maya and I am 31 weeks pregnant with our first rainbow baby. It's a little boy. We're so excited. I can't believe I'm on that single digit week countdown. If you see my straw right here, I just made myself a yummy little pumpkin spice latte because it is officially fall. If you would like the recipe to the pumpkin spice syrup I made, I think it's a couple vlogs back, so I'll put it here for you and you can check out that video. Anyway, in today's video, I thought I could share what I have on my baby registry for the baby shower, just so you know what to expect out of this registry. Like I said, I'm a first-time mommy with our rainbow baby. I'm more on the minimal side of things, so it's not a super crazy long list. Also, I'm definitely into as low tox as possible. I'm not gonna say that everything on the list is completely non-toxic. However, I do try to choose things that are a better decision just in the long run for my baby's health, and that goes along the same lines of just what we try to implement in our own lives as well. So I think without further ado, we could get into the list. So we will start off with baby gear. The first thing on my list is the Mockingbird single to double stroller. My sister got this one when she had her baby, and so there's a couple reasons why I like it. First of all, I know that there's compatibility with what she uses, so if we have our babies out all together, we can probably just cut down on some space and use one of the strollers with the attachments. That's just one aspect of it. I know that doesn't really apply to you guys, but the cool thing about this stroller is that you can start off with one seat. They also have adapters for multiple different infant car seats. So if you have an infant car seat already, or if you're looking into what kind of infant car seat you'd like, you can check out their website and see what compatibility they share with the infant car seats. So that's really cool because you can kind of just take your infant car seat out of the car, attach it to the stroller, and go in to wherever you're going. You don't have to take your baby out of their car seat and put them into the stroller. It saves you some hassle. So I really like that one. It also turns into a double stroller if you get the single to double. So you can either use two of their seats, or you can use one of their seats and your infant car seat. There's just so many configurations. I think there's over 20 configurations, so it's really cool. I'm super excited to hopefully use that one. That is my plan. They're also on the cleaner side. Fabric-wise, they don't use flame retardants in their fabrics, so that's a yes from me. They also have a lot of safety studies. I know they also have a sleep safe bassinet that can attach to the stroller for the really little ones, and also you can take it off the stroller and attach it to their bassinet base and keep it wherever you are, and it's safe for the baby to sleep in overnight, I believe. So check on that, but it's a really cool stroller. I'm very excited about that one. Next up on the list is the car seat. So I did a lot of research and I fell in love with the Nuna. It's very expensive. It's very expensive. It's definitely a splurge, but they are compatible with the stroller that I like, and they also are relative, like they're very clean. They don't use flame retardants in any of their car seat products. So a lot of the car seats on the market, there'll be a clean line and a not so clean line, so you have to kind of look into that. So I just was really interested in the car seat. The car seat that I have on my list is the Nuna Pippa Air. I believe it's the RX version. Either way, I'll link it, and this one does come with the base. I love that it's super lightweight. I think it only weighs about 6 pounds on its own, and that the fabric, you can take it all off and wash it. Like I said, it attaches to the stroller that I would like to get. It's got a full sunshade with SPF protection, so it's kind of checks all the boxes that I'm looking for, even though it's quite expensive. Next up in baby gear, we have what is called the car seat cocoon. It's by 7 AM Infant. I think that's how you pronounce the brand. I put this on my registry because this baby boy is going to be born in the winter months in the Midwest. We're currently in South Dakota, so winters can be brutal, frigid. If you've seen any of my other videos, I'm not from here. I am from the West Coast, and sorry, my dishwasher is running, so it's very gurgly right now. And so if that's all you can hear, I do apologize. Try to ignore it. Anyway, yeah, I'm not from here. I'm from the West Coast. I'm from Southern California. And so these South Dakota winters are insane to me. Just, I don't know how people live through them. You can't do anything. You can't go outside. So it's going to definitely be a newborn bubble. Anyway, regardless, I wanted something to put over his car seat that will keep him warm so that we don't have to dress him in too much clothes and just him be overheated in the car, but that we can put that thing over it and then easily take it off and put it on depending on what he needs. Next up, we have a couple carriers. When I made this registry, I don't think I did as much research as I could have when it comes to carriers. But so I don't know. I've never used a carrier before, so I don't know what to expect or I didn't know what to choose. I ended up putting 2 carriers from Mom Cozy on there. The first one is this ergonomic, cozy, and lightweight baby carrier. I liked it because the fabric is cotton and it's highly tested to be ergonomic for you and the baby, so I don't think it strains your neck too much. Also, it's tested a lot for the baby's hips so that they're not like too wide or spread out sitting in the carrier. So I really like that. So I did end up going with that one on my registry. If you see me looking over to the side, it's because I'm looking through my registry. I also added the Mom Cozy 2-in-1 baby carrier, and I chose this one because there's a lot of different configurations you can do. You can front wear them, back wear them, and also it has like a little seat where they sit, so you can kind of hold them or cradle them, rest it on the seat. I'm sure you've seen some of those types of things before, but it's really cool, and I really liked that you could do the different positions. A lot of the ways that you can wear the baby, it says from 5 to 36 months, so it's not something that we can use right away. But my husband is a chef. Well, he doesn't work as a chef anymore, but he used to work as a chef and a pastry chef, and he loves to cook. So I thought it would be fun for our little guy to be able to sit on his back while he cooks and kind of learn and watch and just hang out with his daddy. So I chose that one as well. That's all for baby gear. The next category we have is sleeping. First on the list for sleeping is the breathable organic 2-stage baby crib mattress from Naturepedic. It's a fully breathable organic crib mattress. One side's harder for, say, a crib, and the other side's a little bit softer for a toddler bed type situation. And yeah, I can just read a little bit from their website. It's got 360 degrees of airflow. They claim to be the only certified organic, waterproof, and breathable crib mattress in the world. It has a removable, breathable, washable layer that's also a built-in mattress protector. It's made from safe, healthy materials such as 100% GOTS certified organic cotton. Waterproof surface is made from non-GMO sugarcane. It's 100% vegan. There's no glues, dyes, adhesives, polyurethane foam. It passes flame standards without fire retardants or chemical additives. Whew. I was like, yes, it's a yes from me. You know, we spend so much of our living time in bed, like at least half of it, right? Well, maybe not half of it, but babies especially, they sleep a lot. I want to make sure that he's on a safe, breathable surface that's also clean and not going to irritate his skin or his lungs. And just, yeah, like I said, want the best for him. So I would say that that is also a splurge, but also the Newton mattress is also quite expensive, which seems like another pretty good one, but I loved everything about this mattress. So I did get this. The fact that I'm a first-time mama, like I do pray, Lord willing, we can have more children. And so I do plan to use a lot of these higher end items for all of our babies. So that's how I rationalize some of these bigger purchases, you know. Next up, we did get a crib already. We got the Nestig Wave crib, which isn't on my registry currently because I already have family members who went in on it for me. So we do have that crib. It's a 3-in-1 crib. It's a mini crib, which turns into a full-size crib, which turns into a toddler bed. So the mini crib is a very specific size and dimensions. It does come with a mini crib mattress, but it's not super clean. So I do have the cleaner version that they offer, which is Green Guard certified. And it's a Nestig and Lullaby Earth Breathe Safe mini mattress. So I do have that on the list. I don't know if I'll get that. I'm hoping so, just because I do want the cleaner version. However, if I don't, what can you do? Along with that, though, with the very specific dimensions of the mini crib, they're the only ones that offer the mini crib sheets that match their dimensions, of course. So I have a set of those on the registry as well, and they are 100% cotton. They look lovely, pretty thick, so that's on there as well. Next up for sleeping, I have a baby monitor. I just got the Hello Baby no Wi-Fi baby monitor. I think my sister has the Hello Baby one and she likes it. I like that it's no Wi-Fi. It's not gonna emit a bunch of EMFs, and it's just gonna cause for a more mellow sleeping environment for him, and I can carry around the monitor with me. All right, moving on, we have the Junior's Bedtime Lotion by 8 Sheeps. I've been using their belly regimen, like their stretch mark regimen. I will admit that I have gotten some stretch marks, but like I've said with stretch marks all along, stretch marks are genetic. I must have gotten them from not my mom's side, because my mom and my grandma, they're both small, petite women, and they didn't get any stretch marks, or hardly any. My sister and I, however, have gotten some stretch marks, and I didn't get any till I was 28 weeks. I'll probably go into this in a different video as well, but yeah, I've gotten some stretch marks, but doesn't mean that I don't recommend the 8 Sheeps product. I think that there's a lot you can do to kind of prevent the severity that you could get the stretch marks. So I'm happy that I've been using them. I have also been using a clean tallow balm on my belly during the day just to keep it moisturized, and I love it. So at least belly is moisturized, and it's getting things like hyaluronic acid and just a bunch of good stuff. So, you know, like I said, can't always prevent the stretch marks, but that was a long tangent just to talk about the Junior's Bedtime Lotion. It's just the same brand that I use, and I think it's got magnesium and that sort of thing to help baby sleep. So it's nice and moisturizing. Recommend. It's a good brand. Next up is the Jolly Well Nightlight for Kids. It's a little egg light. It doesn't have an app, and no Bluetooth. Made of silicone. You can choose different colors, and you can adjust the brightness. So I put that on there for nursing at night, that sort of thing. After that, we have a portable baby sound machine. I think the battery lasts for like 15 hours, and it's no Wi-Fi, no EMF, that sort of thing. So excited about that thing. I have a Lulu Moon muslin baby blanket. It's a cotton quilt blanket and it's got little dinosaurs on it. So I got that. I have that on the list for him. I have a cocoon swaddle sack. It's a 2.5 tog because, like I said, it's going to be winter here when he's born. To me, the cocoon swaddle sacks, that sort of thing, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's necessary or not. I know you can't put blankets in the bed with them, obviously. I want him to be warm, but these things are new. So like I said, I'm just more of a minimal mama, and I'm all for, you know, being respectful of a budget, whether that's for me or for other people. I don't want to just have outrageous things on there. So I don't know how important the sleep sacks are. I have 2 of them on there and I think they're both cotton or organic cotton. So, you know, I don't think it hurts to have them on there. One's from Ergo Pouch and the other one's Burt's Bees Baby. So that is that. That brings us to our next category, which is feeding. I do plan to breastfeed pretty much exclusively. I may try to have a bottle a day that my husband can give him, just so that I can have a little bit of help. And then also, obviously, if someone else is going to watch him, then he'll need some food. So we'll figure that out. I plan to talk to a lactation consultant and kind of plan out that whole situation for me. But I do have some bottles on the registry just because it's good to have, regardless of your situation. You know, I think it's good to have some bottles on hand. The ones that I have are glass. The first one on the list is the Dr. Brown's Options Plus. It's a glass narrow anti-colic baby bottles gift set. So it comes with a bunch of different things, and I love that it's glass. You're not dealing with plastic as much, and you know what all the things that can be associated with plastic, whether it be microplastics or just the chemicals in plastic. Don't really want that seeping into babies' food for the most part, as much as we can avoid it. So I do like the glass versions of the bottles as much as possible. The other bottle set that I have on the list is the glass milk storage to bottle. It's by Burr Baby, and it's little mason jars type things that you can actually freeze your milk in and then just take it out and defrost it. And it comes with a nipple lid that you can just feed the baby right from the glass itself. So I love that option as well. And I do plan to use that to whatever extent, especially since I don't plan to need a huge freezer stash of breast milk. This will be a good option. However, I did get a pump and a bunch of milk storage bags from my insurance. So, you know, you never know until you're in it and you know what the case will be with you and your baby. You just want to make sure that your baby is fed and well taken care of. So that's just my hopes, is that I can breastfeed pretty much exclusively and have a little extra for a bottle here and there. But obviously fed is best, mamas. Fed is best. Along with breastfeeding, I do have the Willow Soothing Silver nursing cups on there. It's basically like Silverettes, it's just a different brand. So I've heard those are really helpful for keeping your nipples in good shape. So I have those on the list as well. I do have the Medela manual breast pump set on the list, but I don't know. I've heard different things. I think it's good to maybe have a manual breast pump for necessary moments, but I also know that you have to be careful, just kind of depending on your goals with breastfeeding. You don't want to create an oversupply, that sort of thing. So yeah, it's on the list. We'll see. I also have the breastfeeding mama bundle from Earthly. It's some drops to help with milk production, and then it's 2 little nipple creams. I believe they're both nipple creams, but I have those on the list. My sister loved those through her breastfeeding journey, so she recommended and I put them on the list. I also have the Boone Frosh stainless steel portable milk chiller. So I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. It just kind of keeps your milk cold while you're out. So if, say, you pump while you're out and you're not with your baby, but it's not a pump and dump, then you can keep it cool. You can keep it at the right temperature until you get home and can put it in the fridge or whatever you're gonna do with it. So there's a lot of different scenarios. That was just one scenario that I could think of. But yeah, that's on the list as well. And now we are at diapering. The diaper bag I have on the list is the Forma Backpack diaper bag in the color camel. What I really liked about this diaper bag is that it's a backpack form, so that makes it easier. The camel color is a very neutral color, but I do like it a lot, so it would be good whether I'm using it. Hold on. Sorry. It would be good whether I'm using it or my husband's using it. And it's just cute and it's got a lot of organization. So I like that one. It was relatively fair in price, and I heard a lot of really good things from some different mom boards about that one, and just that it's lasted them forever. It's washable, and yeah, I don't know, only good things. So it was highly recommended. So I did get that one. It is by Skip Hop. That is the brand. Also on the list, and now don't click out of the video, I am going to attempt some fabric, like reusable, what is it called? Pretty sure it's just like fabric diapering. The brand that I went with is Assembly. So I'm hoping for a couple outers and a good amount of inners, hopefully 6, 9, something like that. The reason why I want to try it is just to kind of supplement for regular diapers. Also, fully breastfed babies' poop is water soluble, so it makes it a lot easier to clean in those first few months when they're not eating any solids. So I figured I'd give it a try. Okay, I don't think, I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go. But I do plan to do both. So I think it's just worth a try, okay? I think I said I'd be okay with any size, but I'm mostly going for size 1 because that's basically the size they'll be in before introducing solids or any other food into their diet, which, you know, I don't know. I don't know about solid poopies, okay? And reusable diapers. Moving on, I have the Mushy waterproof changing pad liners. They're reusable changing pads, kind of like the puppy pads, and they're 100% organic cotton. So I love that. At least the outer is. I don't know if the whole thing is 100% organic cotton, but the outer is, and I just think those would be very useful whether we're at home or out. I'm gonna throw one in the diaper bag and have a couple at home and just kind of be able to switch them out as needed. Next up, we have the Parabella Diaper Caddy Organizer for changing tables. And I really just chose this one because I thought it was super cute. It's like a earthy green color, it's fuzzy, and it's just really cute. So that's what I did. As for diapers and wipes, on my registry, I did register for the Kudos chlorine-free cotton-lined disposable diapers. I don't know, like, you don't know what's gonna work best for your baby until your baby is here. I know that it's a relatively clean brand of diapers, and I think it's a relatively fair price. So I am interested in trying those. I'm also super interested in trying Coterie, but I don't know, I'm still trying to kind of budget that out and see if that makes sense financially. but I have heard amazing things about Coterie, their diapers and their wipes especially. So for wipes on here, I just have the Parasol Clear Plus Pure Natural Baby Wipes. I think they're just plain old water wipes, and they don't have any crap in them. And yeah, we just try to avoid chemicals on the baby tushes as much as possible. That is all I have for diapering. Next up, I have health and safety, and there's really only one thing on here. It's not that I couldn't have registered for more things, but I just put one thing on here. It's a little bit more on the expensive side of things that you might want to get for that. It's the LifeVac home and travel bundle. So LifeVac, if you don't know anything about them, they make these things that if a baby or even an adult, I got the bundle that has adult attachments and baby attachments, but if they are choking in the scary, unfortunate event, you put it over their mouth and you basically pump and it can pull the food out. It comes with 2 of the little pumps, so I think it's just like one to have at home and one to keep in your diaper bag or that sort of thing. And then it comes with multiple attachments. For bathing, I only have one thing as well. Like I can get certain things for bathing, like soap and that sort of thing, especially because I'm more particular. But I do have on there a bathwater filter. It's by Crystal Quest, which was recommended to me, and it just filters out things like particles, heavy metals, I believe, and chlorine, and just other crud that's found in your tap water. And the hope is that it will keep his skin nice and soft and safe with no eczema and other things, because tap water can really be so harsh. Gotta be careful. Care about what you use, okay? Including tap water. There's a lot of crap in tap water, I'll tell you that much. All right, moving on. Just a general, I have like a general category on here. There's only 2 things in the category. The first thing is a 3-in-1 baby wearing winter jacket. So it's a mom coat, a pregnancy, and a maternity. And it's basically a warm winter jacket that's long, and it has basically space for you to either have your belly bump or to carry or wear your baby in the colder months. So that's on there. And then I just have I don't even know how to say that, but it's just a 2-pack of baby blankets. They're soft ribbed swaddling blankets, or swaddling receiving blankets. I don't know. Just nice for his car seat, or just kind of wrapping him up and carrying him around, that sort of thing. I do have a category for clothing, but I'm just not going to go through it. Basically, I just have some things on here from, let's see, H&M, Burt's Bees. Yeah, those are the only 2 brands I have on there, because they have cotton clothes. The Burt's Bees is organic cotton. It's just little onesies for the Burt's Bees, and then the other ones are just little cute jogger sweatshirt sets, whatever. But people are gonna get what they're gonna get. And then also clothes, I don't think you need a ton of clothes. Just wash them and cycle them through. The babies, they just grow so quickly, so there's not really any point in having a ton of clothes. And yeah, the reason I put them on there is just because I just want good fabric against his skin, but there's really not a ton that I put on there anyway, so I'm just not going to go through it. Anyway, finally, the last category that we have here is for playing. I have 2 things on here. The first is the Love Every Play Gym. It just looked super fun. I've seen a ton of people who use it for their babies and love it. It's not like I'm super duper easily influenced. Sometimes. Don't try to get me, because but I do my research, and I just like the different stations for that, like the baby can play at and learn from, and I think it will grow well with him, and then obviously be able to use it for our next baby, Lord willing. And yeah, So the Love Every play mat, play gym, whatever it's called. And then I have the Baby Delight Alpine Deluxe Portable Bouncer. And it's 100%, I believe it's organic cotton. It's 100% cotton, the fabric on there, and just looks cute. And what's not to love about a little baby bouncer? All right, that was longer than I thought it would be. Whew, and I'm out of breath. It's hard to breathe at this stage in the game, okay? But yeah, that was longer than I thought it would be. But I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you found it helpful. I'll have everything linked below in the description, just to make it easy for you to do your own research and add it to your registry if you'd like to do that as well. If you have any questions, you can let me know in the comments and I will do my very best to get back to you. If you're expecting a baby, congratulations. I'm so excited for you. It's our mommy era. What a blessing it is to carry life. And just to be in this stage of life, I know it comes with a bunch of different things, external, internal, just a lot of thoughts and physical changes and everything, but it is such a precious time and I'm so thankful to be carrying life. And I pray for you mamas, and yeah, what an exciting time. So I do hope that you found this helpful, and I'll have everything linked below. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so excited for this season of life, and I am really trying to build a community here. So I hope that you'll subscribe and stick around. There's gonna be some fun nesting videos coming up and all the fun preparing for baby. I'm in my 3rd trimester, so 3rd trimester videos, and then I know he'll be here sooner than we can even imagine. So I'm so excited. All right, guys, you have a good one. I will see you in my next video. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.